Mythic! Mythic with a 4 rare deck. Let's go. Yeah! Smashing. Let's go. Hey, it's Mythic Mike. We just climbed to the top 300 Mythic with skeletons in Bloomburrow. Skeletons are broken in Bloomburrow. You thought they didn't get skeletons. You are wrong. Skeletons are about recursive threats that get haste and get buffed by corpses. We have a backup corpses Bloomburrow got us, and we have a Mockingbird that for 1 mana can copy all of our skeletons, including our 3/2 with haste that comes from this, to make a 3/2 flying haste skeleton for 1 mana. And you can copy their stuff with this too. That means you have so many low to the ground skeletons now, and 6 corpses because we got backup corpses. Not to mention, we get to play 8 removal, and this one that helps us get more removal to kill all those aggro decks. Best of both worlds, recursion, removal, and power. So yeah, for those that do not know how skeletons work, this is a skeleton that's a 1 mana 2/1. It enters tapped. It can block. For 2 mana, if a non-skeleton dies, you can return it. So it has some recursion. This one is a 2 mana 2/2 that cannot block, but when you commit a crime, target opponent, it comes back from the dead if you pay 1. And then this is a 1 mana 1/1 Death Touch, which is very nice against aggro because you can play it as a blocker. But when it hits them, you're allowed to play one of their cards from their graveyard, any permanent, including creatures. You can just steal their stuff, which is super fun. You have to pay the mana for it. But those are the main skeletons. Now, that's not quite enough little skeletons, right? So we got Mockingbird, the new skeleton. Mockingbird, for those that do not know, is a broken card. Flying 1/1, and it enters as a copy of any creature you or opponent controls. And all you have to do is pay mana equal to the mana cost of the other creature. That's not the X value. If you pay 1 mana and pay 0 X mana, you can play this as a 1-drop. So all of our 1-drop skeletons, including any of our token skeletons, right? And what's amazing is we copy our creature or their creature, but it has flying. So worst case, we're going to play this 1 mana or a 3/1 fly or 2/1 flying skeleton, which is insane because it's also going to get buffed. Just an amazing card. You can also copy their Sheldred for 4 mana. Ours has flying, right? A broken card. But realistically, just play it early, make more skeletons because we're going to buff them. Now, this is the other skeleton, right, that's existed. Makes a 2/1 token. We can copy it for just 1 to make it a flying guy with this. And whenever they kill one of these skeletons, these specific 2/1 skeletons, then it solves the case. For 2 mana, we sacrifice this, find any card. Very nice, right? And then corpses is always the top end. Skeletons you control get +1/+0 and have haste, and it makes a skeleton, a 2/2 skeleton that gets +1/+0, so a 3/2 with haste every turn. And if we descend, so any permanent goes in our graveyard, we bring this back to our hand, we keep doing it. What's nice is, like, let's say you play this, we have 4 mana up, we play this, a 3/2 gets made. For 1 mana, we copy the 3/2. Now we're swinging with 6 power. And this one is a 3/2 skeleton through the air that we played for 1 mana. It's honestly hilarious. Now, our backup corpses, because everyone's always sad corpses, there's not enough of them, right? If you don't hit corpses, your skeletons are not buffed. Well, we got this backup 3 mana artifact uncommon from Bloomburrow. As Patchwork enters, choose a creature type. We almost always choose skeletons, but no, like every once in a while we'll choose construct or something else, right? It's almost always skeletons, of course, though. And then creatures you control of the chosen type get +1/+1, and it's a mana rock. So what we can do is you can like play this. If we have a couple small ones in, play this, it buffs our squad. And then with that 1 mana, you can, first of all, it's any color. So we could copy one of our skeletons with this to make another 3/1 skeleton because now it's buffed, and this one will have flying. Or just play one of our other skeletons that'll come in as a 3/1. So actually very nice. And it's really nice that we grow in our mana because there's a good amount of things to do with mana replaying this, and as I'll show you with Athnaj and Phalagi. So that's the core of the deck, but there's more tricks, don't worry. This is another fun Bloomburrow thing. It's a normal mana if it's paid for blue as a creature. We only have blue creatures. So might as well play those. I put one basic in case they kill our stuff and we need to show a basic. But this one, if a bird enters, then pay 1 mana and tap this and surveil 2. So you can mill 2 things. Put things in our graveyard. We can play most of these back from the graveyard. It's a descend trigger for this. Absolutely insane, right? And we got 4 birds, so it's very nice. Usually I like to play Bitter Triumph as removal to make sure that we can get these back, because you need to mill something to get it back, unless they kill one of your things during your turn. But this will do that as well. Additionally, Philology, because we're playing 8 removal, and we have some more of these, we have so many non-creature spells now. This actually works. This is a 2 mana 0/3. When it enters mill 3 cards, you may put a non-creature non-land. So we can find corpses and backup corpses, or this, or removal. Finding corpses is the best. And we can put it in our hand. If we don't, it gets a +1/+1 counter, so it's a 1/4. Also, this is a non-skeleton, so when it dies, we can bring this back, right? If we block with this and this is already dead, we can bring it back, or if it's milled. Also, just milling things, we can play things back. Insane. Also, if you copy this, if we have this down and we play it with Mockingbird, Mockingbird will enter as a flying version, but you get enters the battlefield triggers. So in a pinch, if you need to do it again, we'll just copy it on this and try to find our corpses, right? It rarely comes up, but it is notable. Or if the opponent has a bat or something, you can play this and use the ETB of the bat and steal their stuff. Also, I made a whole video about why Disfigure is better than Cut Down. It's 4 minutes long. Watch it if you haven't. It's way better. Don't play Cut Down. Last but not least, Ashnod's Harvester. It looks like a skeleton to me. By the way, I noticed in the video, look at these together. It looks like the skeleton of the bird. Look at that. Look at that. Whoa. It's not a skeleton, it's a construct. Why that's important? First of all, it's another creature that if it dies, which they'll want to kill it, we can bring this back. But this is just an amazing card. Whenever it attacks, exile target card from a graveyard. So we can mess up their graveyard, and every time we attack with this, if they have something in their graveyard, it's a crime because we target them. We can bring this back every single time. And it's an artifact. A lot of people are playing Go for the Throat. And we can play this from our graveyard once, which to swing him with 3 damage, which is good enough against control and stuff. Also, it'll trigger a crime again. So what's amazing is there's like this black discard deck going around. This is hilarious first black discard, because we'll just discard our stuff and get it back or play it from the dead. Absolutely out of this world. Just sword to mythic with it. It's a powerhouse. Channel update. I mean, I've been making a lot of new decks in Bloomburrow. I still will be making decks, but I will switch to a little less regular schedule again. I do really want to perfect things in the current meta. You know, on my radar are, I have a mono black no rares I'm trying to build. It's mill related. Insidious Roots. I do want to do like rats. I've got a bunnies, but with specific tricks that no one else is playing. There is a lot of fun things. I'm definitely going to be playing more with the bird. I want a Golgari deck. So I've got a lot of cool decks I've been brewing, but it will be a little less frequent. I'm going to try to like completely perfect it. I honestly think this is completely perfected. I've spent a lot of time on this deck. I've been like tweaking it since day one, and I think we just got it in a sick place. So remember to like and subscribe. Let's get into the games and let's get it done. All right, SYC, are you ready for the skeletons? Let's go. We have so many skeletons. So we are going to do this because he might kill it, right? This one comes back. Tiny Bones is actually surprisingly good against aggro. Because it's a 1/1 blocker that kills anything. I feel like most people obviously want to use it aggressively, but look, we got to be defensive sometimes against these aggro decks. Obviously, Tiny Bones is one of the ones you can't really copy effectively because it's legendary, but everything else is not legendary. Ooh. So we can look in his hand if we want. You know what's so weird about my... if you look at how this looks, when I pick it, it's like this giant thing. Giant muscular otter thing that looks bigger than like a dragon. And then here, it's so tiny. What did he take? Wow, that's unusual. Is he gonna do another one? Let's hope he doesn't have another bat. Making flying 2-1s. They're about to be 3-1s. Don't you dare. Oh, phew. Masterpiece, guys. Just play your Mockingbirds out. Don't be saving it to copy like a Sheldred. Play your Mockingbirds out, baby. Masterpiece. We could also just copy these for 1 mana, copy these and make them with Mockingbird, the token, and then it's a 3/2 haste. Flying. We've done it, guys. Breaking skeletons in Bloomburrow. 1 mana, 2/1 or 3/1 flying skeleton. And we could have made it something else. Oh, poor guy. What's funny is when they... Wow, okay. So 1 mana would be nice. We could play this and this. That is game. Masterpiece, guys. You thought there weren't enough good skeletons? Well, we got flying ones now, baby. Good game. All right, I mean, pretty much a mono black right there. Let's go. All right, I know what I'm running into. I think we are just going for fast. It's tricky. Good thing we played that because he has removal, and that just comes back from the dead a billion times in a row. Play your bat, I dare you. Oh yeah, get out of here. So this is crazy because the counters move when you kill it. So I had to kill it then. Now I kind of wish I had pickpocket, but... Alright, going real life gainy, huh? Oh baby, let's go. Let's go. It's over. We're off to the races. And we got a back... Dude, we have a backup corpses. That's a mana rock and makes our things +1/+1. Masterpiece. And we got a blue land for our bird. For 1 mana, we can copy this. 1 mana, and it'll be a 3/2 flyer with haste. And if we want, we can take some of that stuff. I don't think we want. Do I play this and make him block? No, no, no. Is there a reason to worry that he could get... No. Nah, there's no reason to worry. This is skeletons, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Yes, you can quit now. We got to play all the good skeletons finally. With a backup corpse and 4 flying skeletons. Give me my bird. What's crazy is I can play Patchwork into Tiny Bones next turn. Because it gives me a mana instantly. And then these will be 5/2s and this will be a 4/2. It's not enough, sir. Oh my god. Yeah. Let's go. Let's go. Back up, baby. All right, let's do this Raging Storm. So this is the reason we have this in is because it's a normal land for blue for creatures, and we only have creatures. Yes, Disfigure wins again because we don't get damage. We lowered its power. There's an argument to hold this up. Ooh, okay. So we actually could have blocked on that. Stay on defense against this deck, I guess, right? What's nice is we can force it, more or less. And that's how you blow people out. He shouldn't have gone for that last one, huh? Get out of my house, sir. Get out of my house. So we are actually gonna, usually we pick skeletons with this, but we actually are gonna pick constructs. And make a bunch of 4/2 flying constructs. Masterpiece. So next turn we can actually surveil with this. You'll see how this land works. Is this gonna work right? So this and blue, just so we don't mess it up. One. Make another one. Then we can surveil because a bird entered. That's still a bird. Do we want that? Nah, we don't want either of these. We also, you know, put it in our graveyard, which comes up. I don't really want to take the things out of his graveyard because there's always a chance I get my tiny bones. All right. Do you have a way to do something, sir? Are you going to lose to buffed flying constructs? They look like skeletons, right? Ooh, you know what's kind of cool? One looks like the skeleton of the other. Do you see that? Doesn't the left side look like the skeleton of the bird almost? They have like the same exact positioning. Seriously, that's honestly a little bonkers. Is it the same author? No. Oh, poor guy. Feels good to break these people's hearts. Rakdos Fling. I used to be a Rakdos. I mean, I was making Rakdos Fling the day after Fling came out, or Sellsword. But it's too meta now. I can't bring myself to do this deck. I know I made like a green version with Hollow Alchemist, but look, this deck's good, but I mean, it's just too meta. Too meta. We don't need it. All right, AASS, let's go. Dude, we're going to be mythic in no time. This deck is a masterpiece. Skeletons are my favorite too, type of creature. For sure, not even close. Talk about the fling though. I've been making that since day one. I made my first skeleton deck when corpses came out, like during early access. And honestly, I made it kind of similar to how I play them now. Boo, boo, boo. All right, we'll do this. This one could have found us a corpses, but we do have a backup corpses, which is fine by me. Blue. Blue, blue, blue. So we could play this and a skeleton, right? Do we? I think so. So it's like this. We do skeleton. We attack in. Boom, boom. Now, is he going to wipe me? We play a skeleton because it's mana too, so it isn't just useless. You actually do get a mana stone out of it. Wow. Are you going to really? I was going to say, that's kind of weird. So which one do I want? I guess this one just comes back, right? From the dead. That's fine. All right, I can get a corpses here. Come on, dice. Not a corpses, but we can get a go for the throat, which will work too. Although I can't play both now. Well, that's the wrong way. That's the bigger skeleton. That's the littler skeleton. Now, do I hold? Do I hold for a board wipe? I think I am. I can kill his stuff, or if they wipe me, I can bring back my Cult's conscript. Unless he does, like, temporary lockdown or something. All right. I hope he kills Ma. Or actually, no, that won't really work well. So I mean, we'll just kill that. It's fine. Does he have a creature in there? No. We will do this again, trying to get our corpses. Come on, dice. No corpses, but we do get a case, which is super fun. Skeleton! Dude, we've made a masterpiece. Let's go. Do we care about it? I guess we should. We should save our removal, so he has to actually do something. Right. I mean, he could have, like, the 4/4 lifelink guy sitting back there. Okay. That will not do it, and that's called GG. That is called a little G to the G. Oh my god, I could even bring it back. I could have brought him back. They do crimes every time they attack. I could bring 4 back. It's called a masterpiece. It's called a masterpiece, guys. Let's go. Skeletons are broken. I'm calling it. All right, Neo Souls, let's go. Always play Cult Conscript first, compared to Forsaken. Repeat after me. If I see someone play this first, I'll be so mad. So this is an interesting decision, actually. We are going to play this just because it's so easy to get back, and we save Disfigure. I made a whole video on why Disfigure is better than Cut Down. Check it out if you haven't. It's only a 4-minute video, so you should be able to finish it in about as long as it would take me to explain it to you now. Okay, so it is some weird thing, huh? I bet you it still has Slick Shot. I mean, it could be like the Otter one, but I bet you it has Slick Shot too. This will still come back. We do need one land to really start popping. Oh, the heck? What are we playing against? Does he have a counterspell? Probably, right? So we're not, I mean, this is such an important card. We're not just playing that out. Now, if he kills Ashnods, it's not a skeleton. So we actually can bring back Cult Conscript. You can bring it back when a non-skeleton dies for 2 mana. So we'll play this. If he counters it, it goes in our graveyard. This is also an amazing deck for his discard and heavy removal because our stuff just comes back. Most of it. One way to include enough removal in your deck to kill all the aggro decks and enough power to beat, you know, decks that are not aggro is recursion, right? Skeletons and things that come back. Okay. Let's see. So it's a little bummer that we should have maybe just held it up so we could have brought this back. Although do I get this down? Yeah. So watch how nice, speaking of what I was just saying, this is going to be super nice. One land and we win no matter what. Without one land, we still probably win. We're going to bring back Ashnods and get our Forsaken out. I guess it... So how the triggers work, you don't get to attack with the Forsaken at that turn. But still pretty nice. I mean, we might just win, right? Should we? I am going to play it cautiously. What's down here? Anything he wants? I guess we'll... We did that just to get more bodies, right? There is a fairly good chance that we would have just won if we took both of our Ashnods out. So I might regret it. In fact, it looks like we would have. Let's see if we messed up. Masterpiece. Let's go, baby. Easy. All right, Santhus 1114. Let's go. So always play Cult Conscript first, every time, because this comes in tapped and this will not, so you can play this later with haste. So never, there's literally no time you play this first. I mean, unless it's later in the game and you can play it with haste. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna take a look, see. So he can't attack really. I hope he attacks. I'll totally block. Oh, that's the problem. That is a problem. Ooh. Oh, I did it. Phew. Let's go. Take that. Take that, bats. We're going to play little skeletons. Our backup corpses. Let's go. I'm fine with that. More than fine with that. Boom. That's right. Our backup corpses. We just got one, but it feels... Oh. Why'd you get a bat? I am going to hold. I don't feel like he has discard. Just want to trick him. We're playing removal versus removal. Just give me a corpses. Let's put him out of his misery. Interesting. He really doesn't like that one, huh? Very interesting. Jeez. So we should just kill his stuff, right? Because they can bring it back later. Even though I do have tiny bones, I can play him sometimes. Oh, he got it. That will make him lose life. Oh, wow. So that's a really bad one. Watch how bad that is. I'm just going to get it back. Oh my god. Good job killing that. Dude, I feel like in these games I'm recording, I just keep getting lands. What's happening? So that's non-artifact, by the way, which is hilarious. Oh my god, he played a bet. Oh wow. Oh wow, baby. What do I wanna copy here? An artifact, right? Probably. Or do I want his card? Do I want that card? Okay. So watch this. I go like this. I copy my thing. I surveil because a bird entered. Oh! Yeah, I'll take all those in that order. I will take those in that order. Get out of here, bats. Skeletons is interesting because I feel like I'm depleting their resources. They're trying to deplete mine. And it's like, I know I can win in the long game, but it feels real close. Oh, I forgot he could do that, huh? Got my flying. That was flying by 3-1 flyer. You're dead, sir. Oh my god, Ashnod's is the best card on Earth. And I could have paid to get it back, right? If I had one more land. Masterpiece, guys. Come on, that was... Ooh, pulled that baby off. Close. All right, mob boss. This is my mythic game. So don't... Oh, and I go first? Too easy. Too easy. Flexing already, baby. How high do you think we'll be? We're like 6 days into the season. Which always means you get pretty high because there's just less people that made it. But still pretty nice. Always play Cult Conscript first over this. Always. 100%. Unless it's late in the game and you can play this with haste. Of course. Of course. White. So we are going to get all of these going, right? If I thought he could wipe already, I'd play this. Because it stays behind, right? Don't you dare say we have a control pile. Add 1 mana of a chosen color. Are we gonna lose to the one guy playing temporary lockdown? Well, we sure are gonna see. We sure... Do I kill it? Just... Nah, because it won't. Don't do it. Oh no. Why would they do that on my mythic game? It's a terrible human. Now they're not, this deck is not common, right? I've seen this around, but it's, look, it's the outlier. I don't think we got to make our decks really to worry about that. And honestly, I'm still in this because did you notice, by the way, what I did? So that was going to get put under there. So I killed it. So it went to the graveyard instead. The reason being I can get it back. So that's the best one to do that way. So that's good. That's actually very nice. Why is there a pause? I guess it's that. Yeah. Skeleton. Oh god, we're so close. We're so close. Is he gonna get me? Is he gonna get me? Oh no, come on. Come on, guys. I mean, this is a good recovery from all that under here. Remember, there's a token too. He's reading Patchwork Banner. It's called Backup Skeleton Buffer. Backup Skeleton Buffer. Crazy that, I mean, this card actually is decent. Are you sunfalling? God. All right, come on, skeletons. Oof. So that's really good. Kind of. But I need a skeleton. That is, like, honestly the card I need. Okay, so what could I get here? Corpses would be best. I could corpses into a Mockingbird. So this will just be a 4/2 flyer. Oh no. All right. I'm gonna give it one more draw step. Now I can surveil, which will be relevant too. So maybe I should be taking the opportunity and just copying that, honestly. Because I could copy that surveil, get corpses back to my hand, and have 2 cards. Ugh. One hurts, huh? This one hurts. Dang you. This deck's not good, though. The only reason... It does have a lot of life gain, which is nice. But Slick Shot will just run over it, right? Generally. And Slick Shot... Fling is most of the meta. Dang it. Alright, play your cards. Play your cards. I just want to see if I draw the corpses, else I'm out of here. Interesting. Okay. What am I getting here? God. Alright, let's just see. A0, confirm. Can you believe we didn't have any skeletons up? Alright, we'll get one of these. We'll do the surveil thing. Would we hit anything? Nah. Good game, sir. Can't win them all. Good game. Alright, you curry. Do not worry if you don't get blue. We do have 12 blue plus the 2 backup corpses can make blue mana. I mean, this is just a straight skeleton game. Let's go, baby. I'll take that curve all day. Is that a counterspell? Feels like it. Perfect. So that's amazing, actually. The reason being, watch this. And we get it back to our hand. So we didn't want to play it initially because it could get countered. But that way it would not. So they still probably have a counterspell. I'm not 100%, but we'll line up our skeletons for the one time they do we save removal? Yeah. I mean, they're gonna have to do something, right? That is the right one to kill, if you had to kill one. You're still on a 3-turn clock. Let's go, baby. So that's a really fun card. You get a look at the top 4 and get a non-creature. I thought it would be a way to find corpses, but it's not. 4 is not enough. Being a 1-2 if you miss is really bad. So I think he just messed up, right? Because we can just take our thing back. All right, are we gonna risk it? Are we finally risking it? Sure. He needs something that's more than 2. I think we played around his counterspell. And that's game. Let's go. Ooh, we close. All right, Quawwell, let's go. It's my mythic game. Last time I got hit with control and temporary lockdown. Okay. Doesn't look quite to be that, right? Interesting. So that's actually super nice, because what we're going to do is this. We are going to go like this. kill it, do a Mockingbird that is a Forsaken Miner. Do they still have temporary lockdown? We're risking it this time. Are we? Are we? Are we? Are we? Are we? Yes. Yes! Let's go! Right? Did this deck look like a counter deck? No. But I could be wrong. We had a backup. Oh yeah, for sure that's top. You out of your mind? Why would you give me that option? That is, it's a 3-2 haste, sir. That's good. I normally would say very good, but I'm not sure it's gonna work. Dude, you didn't take the flyer? Okay. Okay, let me think. Skeleton. So do we just do the flyer or do we do both? Let's think. Let's think. If we do both, we'll block this and this would be smart. We will just do the flyer. Can you believe he picked the wrong one? So we do need something just a little bigger, or removal spell. God. Why would they do this to me? Alright. I'm going to beat you, though. I am going to beat you, though. So there was an argument to do it the other way. We'll see. God, they're making us fight for this mythic, huh? All right, I need a Mockingbird, please. This card's a menace. Take anything? You're milling at your own peril with that. Oof, oof, oof. Do I? No, there's no skeletons in there. So I'm doing this on purpose, obviously. So he has a counter spell this time. I have 4 mana though. End turn, get it back. Come on, let me have it. So next turn we can play all 3. I think a bird might. Oh, you are out of your mind. God, why can't I hit one of my skeletons in there? Come on, dice. Wow, so he's going, huh? Interesting. Interesting. Oh, putting it on the bird. Interesting. So he's really going for this kind of like... Ooh, that's annoying. Wow. Super upsetting that I missed. God. How did I miss? Do we use it? If we do use it, we won't be able to get things back from our... I guess we do. Getting tight. God, a Mockingbird would have been a 5/5 through the air. That probably would have been game, right? Oh, maybe not, if he blocks like that. Uh-oh. Think he might have it now. Oh, that's flying, huh? Oh, no. 6. Okay, that's not flying. So he can use that to stop one of my creatures attacking, which is a problem. So what could I possibly get? I guess if the archaeologist would be the best thing, but even that. It's not good enough. Okay. One fell close. Good game. All right, King, let's go. This looks nice. Let's go, baby. I think we will do it again. It's a little tight when you don't know if they have temporary lockdown or not, because obviously you would wait if you knew they did. I can't tell if this is a control pile. Must be something like that, though. All right. Don't you dare temporary lockdown me. Don't you dare. Where are these... Where are these temporary lockdowns coming from, by the way? Dude, that wasn't even with any cool synergy. That was just... I mean, we got another 2/1 and a flyer with our bird. Let's run this back. Let's do it for real this time. All right, Sock Monster, don't do it to me. We had such smooth sailing till our mythic game, and now this is the 3rd attempt. Let's go. Does that look like temporary lockdown? No, right? Maybe. Is it burn? I think we survived burn, right? Our stuff comes back. He doesn't know if he wants to waste removal on a skeleton that comes back. Oh, it's exiled. Then he should. That is a little unfortunate because... Are we going to do it? We are. Oh, he has removal. Yes. So if you kill that, it still comes down as a 1/1 flyer, but way worse than a 2/1 flying skeleton. A forge. So does that mean temporary lockdowns in the cards too? We'll have to see. Land. Yes. Yes. Backup corpses. I'll take a backup corpses all day. Let's go. Come on. Don't temporary lockdown me, bro. Are we playing right now? Are we playing right now? Oh my god. Corpses. I needed corpses. Oh, baby. Come on. Don't do it to me. Don't do it to me. Now, if he kills Ashnods during normal, he is... Also, we can force... Yes. I think we're going to do it. Can you believe it? I'm over here saying temporary lockdown's gone. I face it every Mythic game. I do think it's not very good. I mean, if you play alongside a ton of single target removal, it could work. But usually people play this because they're trying to avoid playing 8 single target. They don't play it with both. Let's go, baby. Let's go. Did we just hit Mythic with this? So what's nice is if he kills Ashnods, this comes back to our hand, and we can still do Ashnods. If he tries to exile Ashnods, then we just force the kill. Destroy and maps. Perfect. That's like the best of all worlds I could have hoped for. Why would you do it that way? All right, make sure it's this one. We're not messing up around here. We still have this to kill, I guess we will just take that, right? There's plenty of things that could be worse than that. Let's go! Feels like Mythic to me. What about you? So we could just kill that, but I'm not wasting it right now. As he just somehow kills me. He made a fish that can block. We can kill it because we got a mana rock. Ooh, that rhymed actually. Woo, 4-8. Let's go. All right. All right. Dude, we had to beat temporary lockdown. We had to beat Let's go. Masterpiece, baby. Masterpiece. And we also need to see how high I am. Let's see. I must be pretty high. Oh, you can't see. 356 with skeletons. The master, baby. Like and subscribe. Let's go.